why I do weighted calisthenics, and I kept saying weighted calisthenics, but I just meant calisthenics, not weighted calisthenics. This is for anyone at any level. How I use weighted calisthenics for hypertrophy. Okay, so I have a lot to get through in this video, but I'm going to start with biceps. Now, I do chin-ups and curls as my two predominant bicep exercises. Why do I add chin-ups? Because it gives me a completely different exercise to load the biceps, so I have a completely different progression scheme in my program. This means I can keep rotating variations and continually make progress for years on end without trouble. When it comes to the biceps, I'm keen on chin-ups, but I'm actually going to go through pull-ups in a second. I like these better for biceps, and also they feel better when I load them with heavy weight, so I do them for lower rep ranges. Here's a quick demonstration of bicep chin-ups, where I don't retract my scapula very much, versus back chin-ups, where I'm retracting my scapula excessively so that I'm only using my back. For pull-ups, you really should only do them with a retracted scapula. They should not be performed like this, and just do chin-ups instead. Check out these straight bar curls. Now, the thing is, a lot of people can't even do straight bar curls because they have tendon issues, because their tendons aren't used to this range of motion. But what does this look a lot like? Chin-ups. Chin-ups not only get you in this position, get your wrist acclimated to it, but it also stretches your tendons because of the end range of motion. So, pretty much bulletproofs your tendons and enables you to do this exercise, which is why I can load this exercise stupidly heavy with no issues. Now, if you can't do pull-ups or chin-ups, I am not a fan of doing like 1 or 2 negatives. I wouldn't have someone who's learning how to deadlift 225 pounds do 225-pound deadlift negatives. I would recommend instead doing something like a lat pull down. This will let you actually gain volume and slowly work up to doing bodyweight pull-ups. Now, the reason I'm such a big fan of pull-ups and chin-ups is this right here, your back. It's very important. Now, you need to retract your scapula. Now, look here. This is bench press, retract your scapula. Overhead press, retract your scapula. Basically, every exercise, you need to pull your shoulders down and back. And the way you can teach yourself how to do that and get really strong at doing that is pull-ups, in my opinion. Pull-ups. Okay, so if you can't feel your back, a little tip and trick is to pull through this finger, the ring finger, and also to pull through your elbows. With chin-ups, I would do sets of maybe 4 to 9, and then with these, I would almost always stick to somewhere between 6 to 12 reps, so slightly less weight. Sometimes also ultra-high reps. The results of years of weighted calisthenics. So there's the triceps, there's the biceps, and here are some sick forearms. Now, here I have dips, and I'm showing them without a retracted scapula. If you're doing them without a retracted scapula, that's probably causing any pain you're having. Here's with a retracted scapula. Yeah, check that out. So you can see a large difference. If I were to take my finger and put it in the middle of my back, I'd literally be pinching it. The beauty of dips is it works for a variety of rep ranges. I've done sets of 3, 5, 8, 10, 12, 15, it all works. So I have a completely new variation, novel stimulus for my chest, my triceps, my shoulders, and I can rotate the rep ranges throughout the weeks and months to keep progression going, which is really cool. I'm not against push-ups either. Here's without a retracted scapula, though. If I were to retract my scapula, I found most people go from, well, maybe they cut their push-ups in half if they actually do push-ups correctly, because it's relatively difficult. It's not as easy as people think. I'm a really big advocate of supersets, and I always superset my chin-ups and my dips. You know, I find a complete upper body program could just be this, a bicep tricep exercise, and another chest and back exercise. That would be an entire split. And that pretty much has been my physique, my split to get this physique, which is in natural lighting, so doesn't look quite as cool. But I also think the secret to amazing abs is basic calisthenics ab training. Sets of 6 to 10 on hanging leg raises at whatever variation you can start at, whether that's just knee raises like this, or you can do actual lift your legs to some extent, or if you're even a little more progressed and you can do some type of more advanced variation. Pair this in your program with sit-ups, or even better yet, weighted sit-ups, or even better yet, decline weighted sit-ups, and then some dragon flags. Now here I'm showing a tucked dragon flag, but you can also tuck a little bit less, get a little more progressed, and eventually you can get up to pretty much full dragon flags, which here I did for multiple reps in a row. Okay, so I'm going to put in a pinned comment my Instagram so you can reach out to me. And then I'm also going to put some program examples and what I would use different calisthenic exercises body part wise.